Hey guys, StandardVR back with your daily Pokemon battles. If you haven't yet, do me a favor, drop a sub. Just take a moment every time. Cost you nothing. We are back with Wheezing Koraidon. I am surprised at how much I am liking Wheezing Koraidon as we load into a Wheezing Koraidon. And I am not sure how the mirror works. So this is super exciting. Let me think. So you got flame charge boosts. You're obviously not going to be able to burn them because they're going to fire Terra. Where do we leverage things? This thing isn't bad. Urbana's not bad. We could trade Koraidons. I don't hate it. I also don't just hate a Brute Bonnet Koraidon with Walking Wake into... It's gotta be Chi-Yu. I don't really like Cali in this mirror, especially with Double Darks plus other Cali. Yeah, so... Let's see here. How do we want to play this? So I'm assuming that you are the same set. You can protect. That is fine. I honestly think what I do is I still just spore this spot and flame charge the Brute Bonnet. If you want to spore the Koraidon, that's a good play. Yeah, there's the protect. Should just Flare Blitz that guy. Don't even know if that would have picked up, but... There's a spore, that's fine. Because I'm sure you're sashed. I kind of just want to sucker here and not do anything here, basically. I'm fine with the Koraidon going down. I don't really want to risk any damage on the Chi-Yu, which is kind of why I brought the Chi-Yu. Kind of use this Koraidon as bait to kind of soak up a bunch of damage, let's see what they want to do, and then just kind of sweep in the end with oh yeah, no, that's a... That Cali is gone. Seed Bomb Koraidon, no thank you. Alright. One threat gone. This team just has like 5 other threats. There's the Walking Wake. You gonna flamethrower me? Is that what we're doing here? Is that what we're doing? We flamethrowing here? That's fine. I'm gonna try and get a spore off here, and I'm actually just going to drop a protect to see if I wake up. Because I can always collision course that bonnet. It's probably Water Terra, which might be kind of dicey, but I think we're fine. There's Koraidon. You don't have to worry about the bonnet. Yeah, Draco's fine. Now you're weak and you have to switch out. And you're also asleep and haven't even started to burn those sleep turns yet. Alright, still no Terra. We're going to go Walking Wake. And I'm going to Water Terra and spore the Koraidon. Is that what I want to do? If I Water Terra... Water Terra Spore. Draco Meteor here. That's fine. So now they can Rage Powder away my spores, which I think is okay. Because I'm just going to come in with Chi-Yu here. I was going to Rage Powder, come in with Chi-Yu. See what they want to do. Obviously, you can just spore my Brute Bonnet now as well. But nice thing is the Koraidon is, yeah, a collision course. Cool. Didn't want that going into GU. That'd be one bad turn. Alright, we're still not out of this because I'm assuming you're Water Terra, and you're not going to do a whole lot with Heat Wave to Koraidon. Do you think we still have to Rage Powder? And I think we just Heat Wave. Yeah, we go ahead and get rid of that. That's fine. Now you do have the Wake. I'm going to Spore the Koraidon and just throw off another Heat Wave. If I can get a burn on the Koraidon, that'd be nice. I don't need the Chi-Yu. And if I can keep these things asleep, I can probably whittle them down with Draco. Or Hydro Steam if I can force like a Fire Terra on this Koraidon to avoid a burn. Be kind of nice. There's that Fire Terra. Do no damage. Flame Charge, resisted, but you're now asleep. So have fun with that. I'll go ahead and throw off a Spore here. Actually, no. Yeah, I am. Spore here. Switch and Wake. We'll save this Chi-Yu to come in and Dark Pulse this Wake down later. Still sleeping. That's fine. So now we Rage Powder and we go ahead and Hydro Steam this Koraidon. Because they are faster, so I don't want to eat like a collision course into my Wake. Not something I'm about right now. Let's see it. There's the big Hydro Steam. Walking Wake is unfortunately still asleep. I just Seed Bomb. Yeah, we're vested. We're not. I kept thinking we were specs. We'll just Snarl. Make them weak. Yeah, there's a Snarl. There's a Seed Bomb. Respectable damage. Just do it again. Yeah, Hydro Steam's not doing nothing to Bonnet. GG's. Let's get another one. Alright, we got Rain with a Bruxish. Not something you see every day. So, Torn can get, you know, whatchamacallit, Rain Dance. They could go TR. They could do a Moongus. Alright, because I also think they're going to try and go a Trick Room route. Which is kind of why I kind of really like using Bonnet. Because this allows me to taunt Amoonguss and Spore Calyrex. And then we close with issues like Kyogre. If they leak Torn Kyogre, it's a big issue. And then we close with Cali and Koraidon's fine, I think. Let's see what you got. Yeah, I think this is fine. You don't get Rain. You get burned. I'm assuming you're probably Grass Terra. I'm just gonna Seed Bomb there. Alright. Sorry, I had to let the dog in. So, Weezing went down. That's fine. We got Sun. They can do things there. I think, honestly, Can't really hit any of these really all that well. I'm gonna just throw a collision course into the ogre and a spore into the basket legion. Yeah, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Nice 41%. I don't hate it. Nice 60 from that's ridiculous, man. Alright. I do think that the Kyogre is gonna come right back in. So I'm actually fine. I should just throw... I think we just throw a collision course and a spore into this Calyrex. Could Flare Blitz, but I'm assuming you're... Actually, no, they've already Terran. You just Flare Blitz and Spore. And then that would get redirected into the Kyogre if they come in. No, Collision Course is better in case the Kyogre comes in. That's where my head was. Yeah. We don't get the KO, but we do get the Spore, and they are asleep. Cool. So again, just continue the Collision Course and Seed Bomb the Basket Legion. If they get a one-turn sleep, I tell you what, that is never lucky. Basket Legion still asleep though. Big Seed Bomb. Big asleep. We just Collision Course and we sucker the Basket Legion. Just pop it. A lot of damage. Nice 60%. Koraidon Bonnet putting in some work. And here we just Collision Course and we sucker the Kyogre. That's fine. Take out the Cali. And all you're left with is a Kyogre. GG's. Let's get another one. Alright, we have a Regidrago on deck, guys. I like Wheezing here just to stop the Torn shenanigans. You also can't do any Expanding Force, Big Water, Terra, Blast, Hydro, Water Spout stuff. Koraidon. Is Koraidon good to lead with? I guess the problem would be this guy and then getting a Tailwind up. Could go Cali. But then they could just wide guard, so that's something. Group Bonnet's not bad. Walking Wake's actually cracked here with the Assault Vest. I don't hate Wheezing Koraidon. Just see what they want to do. Bring the Wake. Bring the Cali. I don't think we need the Brute Bonnet or the Chi-Yu in this matchup. Brute Bonnet would be go into the Cali, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, there's the Wheezing Koraidon. We got Mienshao. We got Cali. Do we think that this Mienshao has Feint? We are about to find out. I'm going to Strange Theme. Actually, no, because this thing is... The Mienshao is what is sashed, right? So we Strange Theme there. And... I'm just going to throw off a Protect. I don't need to do anything funny. Big Expanding Force. Cool. Alright. You're orbed. Did not expect Expanding Force Calyrex. Turn 1. To be honest. I'm gonna Snarl. We're gonna Terrifier. We're gonna Flame Charge. I'm gonna Flame Charge the Mienshao. Because the Cali could protect. Figuring whatever this Walking Wake wants to do. We got double dragons on the field. They could wide guard, but I don't know if you see the Snarl. There's Indeedee. Just gonna Terrifier so we don't die to Expanding Force. We drop them back down to neutral. Eject Pack, that's cool. I like that. Expanding Force still does way too much damage. Alright. Again, we just Snarl, which did 57 to the Cali. Do we think that this is like Fairy Terra. Only one way to find out. We're going to go ahead and Snarl, and we're just going to collision course this Drago. Actually, no, better play. I'm going to Snarl, and I'm going to protect here. Big Snarl. That's 15. Dragon Energy obviously takes out Wake. Alright, so we still do have the speed boost, which is actually what is going to save us here. Now, obviously you have the Mian Xiao that can come in. We just Astral here. And let's see. We just Flame Charge again, because I don't want to take the recoil. And I think we're set up for the win. Obviously, Mian Xiao has Wide Guard. But I think with your 2 damage dealers on the board, I think we're okay to close this one out. Unless you have a really weird Terra, I think we'll be alright. Big thinking. There's the Mian Xiao pivot. Flame Charge. Take it down to Sash. Big Astral. Get a nice +2 Calyrex. There's their Cali. There's their Indeedee. Now, the thing is, this could be normal Terra. Could be Dark Terra. This could be Trick Room Indeedee. Let's see how I want it. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Psychic this thing. Because I think at +2 on terrain, it should pick up unless you're Dark Terra. And I am going to Flare Blitz this Indeedee. Just get rid of it. Make sure there's no shenanigans. Cali versus Cali. They win a speed tie, but it's fine because we have Sash. GG's. Fun set of games. Like I said, I'm really liking this Weezing Koraidon team. This may be a thing I prep for NAIC. We will see. But anyways, please like, comment, subscribe, and as always, have a great day. Peace.